All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So, there's a lot going on right now. The TDC celebration has officially kicked off. Um, Seems very good so far. I think Beast is a little up in the air, right? Most people don't like him. Some people do like him. But, I mean, I think Beast is kind of up in the air on his performance. But, I even made a tweet about this. Like, over the last 2 days, the data download, the producer's letter, celebration info. I took a quick glance through the celebration info, but we'll do a video on that as well. Um, I think over the last 2 days, everything Dokkan did is really good. Like, I do think Dokkan is on track right here to potentially being the best year in Dokkan history. I think some people will probably like hear that and be like, "What?" But me thinking that would rely on a just 10 out of 10 GDC. Like, I would want GDC 2026 to at minimum be as good as 2025 GDC, although I mean that is putting the expectation that it would be the best celebration in Dokkan history. That's the thing, because that's what I think 2025 GDC was. So let's jump in. We're going to take a look at the producer's letter. I need to break down the producer's letter and all the information in it. There was no time last night, right? I focused on Beast Gohan's breakdown, the Easy A's breakdown, Cooler and Goku, who seem really good. I feel like I probably will end up liking the Carnival Goku and Cooler, probably both better than Beast. But we'll see what's going to happen. So, just to give a rundown, we get event information. The new character information is Beast. We could obviously skip over that because, right. There's the Easy 8 information. Now, I'll just say this. I saw people crying and stuff like that. And, oh my God, like, I, I saw people, like, using the characters on private server, right? And people replying, they didn't get a battle motion. The data download hasn't happened yet for Carnival Goku and Cooler. So I am of the expectation that they will get battle motions, by the way, because every main EZA has gotten a battle motion since basically since after anniversary, right? Because I do subscribe to the theory that Super Boo was originally going to Easy 8 into Bora's celebration, and that's why Super Boo got a battle motion. It's because he was going to Easy 8, LR Super Boo during the Deborah celebration. It makes sense. Because all the major Easy 8 characters have ended up getting battle motions. So, Cooler and Carnival Goku, they have not been in a data download yet. The data download, we know, by the way, I mean, damn, it seems like it's very far away, but it is on the 2nd. The 2nd is when the data download is, because that's when the maintenance is going to happen, presumably, which will have the, the data download will be on the 2nd with maintenance, which will have the new update. So, Cooler and Goku will either come out probably on the 2nd or the 3rd is when they'll come out. This guy, I mean, dude, bro, that video, people were mad that I dropped this video, but, I mean, it's going to take many, many, many more celebrations to see how correct this video is. But at the very least, in the start of TDC, we're aging well. So, all right, let's get into this. Okay, so we have our event information. Some of this is already obviously live in game. Yeah, so there is going to be a promo code on the web store, of course. I think I'm going to go we'll probably record this, then I'll go exercise. I'll probably clean out some of these stores while I'm doing that. All right, so event information. I think most of this is already in-game, though. Let's see here. All right, so tell us more, Geppy. Campaign information. Okay, yeah, so there's this. This, honestly, I think is much worse. So this is better. That's the way the 10th anniversary year was. And I think this is worse. The way... Well, yeah, they say future schedule, so right now their plans are to have this be every year. This is the original JP schedule, if you're curious as a global player. This is the first time Global is experiencing this schedule. Last time it was like this was in 2024, but Global was not properly synced until the Worldwide Download Celebration in 2024, right? And even then, they did not have all the characters yet. It wasn't really until December of 2024, where global was actually synced with everything on the game. Now they have talked already about GDC this year being, as they said, a powered up version of GDC. So again, I think expectations do kind of matter, especially with like with characters. One reason people are so down on Beast Gohan is because we're expecting him to be like in talks of like the best unit in the game, which is fair. I think it's fair. I think sometimes people drag it with some EZA characters. They're expecting EZA characters to be way better than obviously they're going to be, and like people's expectations really like get them. I do think like this TDCLR thinking Beast to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's nothing crazy about that, I don't think. Okay, so there's talk of this. So this Pan, by the way, we have not gotten a version of her yet. I don't think we're going to in this celebration unless they drop her as a free-to-play character, perhaps. They could. Keep in mind, by the way, let me just quickly, I just want to show this. There are 2 Gamma free-to-play characters right now. These guys right here, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. These are free-to-play SSRs. They need to... It's not even that they need an EZA. They need to awaken. These guys need TUR awakenings, right? These Gammas. So they could easily do something like that, right? Give them an awakening. All right, so we have the login bonus. So many characters were added to the redstone, and you're able to pick characters with the redstone. Like the listing is just very good. This is, again, it's... Dokkan is 1,000 times better than it was in years past. That people will, kind of like nostalgia driven say, oh my god, it was so good back in 2020 and 2021. That game fucking sucked compared to what we have now, I promise you, right? All of the additions and stuff are way better. The amount of characters you could select for free with this is very good. I mean, Gamma 2 and AGL Gohan I really like. This character, the Gohan and Trunks part, not that fun. Future Gohan by himself is a real demon. Gamma 1 is one of these characters where it's like you flip a coin. Once he's built up, he's pretty effective, but he takes a lot of damage before he gets built up, which is a problem for Gamma 1. But, I mean, these are all characters who EZA'd in, December, January, November. All these guys. So these are not that old. They're still effective. We have not had, like, a huge meta reset or anything. We have not, right? So... All right, there's all that. Yep, sure. And yeah, you can get redstones. As of right now, you can get it from the milk. So you do, the Master Roshi event every day. And then there's also Purunga right here. There's going to be 5 sets of wishes you'll be able to make from Purunga. The wishes are solid. 2 years ago, they did offer us box space, which, I mean, for me is really, like, the only currency that, like, I even really care about that much. So, like, I'm a little bummed, but I would say the wishes are good. This bottom one, despite how much is there, there's no value to this, because the only limited currency here is the potential orbs, and most players, unless you're newish, you're not going to struggle with potential orbs. That's like a new account thing, or a new account within the last couple of years type thing. All these are like limited currencies, right? So I mean, I would probably heavily recommend the link level like keys and balls. That way you guys don't have to do like crazy link leveling and stuff, which people don't enjoy. Stones, of course. I do personally really like the redstone. I really like because I've been using that to rainbow SSRs of characters I lost when Reverse was taken away. So recently I rainbowed AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku's SSR. I rainbowed Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks' SSR. And I'm probably the next Purunga set of wishes, I will rainbow Physical Kid Boo's SSR. So I've been loving the redstone right now. Okay. So yeah, there's going to be five sets of Purunga Dragon Balls throughout the campaign. Yep, you'll find out when the campaign kicks off. Okay, next part is about events. I'm going to get into the events very soon. Okay, this event impressed me, actually. The equips, there are good equips available in here. Silver level 6 dodge, bronze 8 attack and defense for movie hero, movie bosses equips. There's like, 5 additional dodge and additional. There's good stuff available here. There are good equips available. So this event is actually not too bad at all, which is good. Yep. And then they talk about like Tapion and Golden Frieza and Gogeta having both being movie hero and movie bosses, so the drop rate bonus is higher. Here's the Seriously Series 2 stage. I haven't seen much talk about this, so I don't think it's too tricky. I'll probably do a video for this like next or something. Okay. Let me read this like clearly. Okay. Actually, okay. So new series extra will be added to Dokkan Frontier. We see it in the top left there. Dokkan Frontier has been limited to Namek Saga, which has been, I think, majorly the problem. In order to let more people enjoy it, we'll open a special series with no team formation restrictions. Be able to use any character you own. Favorite Vegeta. Dude, Geppy, bro, it's not a meme. The Geppy actually calls out Vegeta team. So Amatsu was a Gohan lover. I think STR LR Beast Gohan proves that. Geppy does seem to be a Vegeta lover. And I mean, we only need to look at every single Vegeta released this year. Dude, the 500 Vegetas they've dropped this year to know that. So, okay. So, okay. It's, they show like these two separate things. So the thing that's confusing about this to me, I'm gonna have to pause and find this. In the data, there are 3 brackets already. There was DBZ, Dragon Ball GT, and OG Dragon Ball. This is an OG Dragon Ball chapter. But the thing is, like, let's pull up Dragon Ball Saga quick. By the way, this stuff it's not in the data yet, by the way. The Dokkan Frontier. So it was not in the data download. If we would look at OG Dragon Ball right here, there you cannot do Dokkan Frontier for Red Ribbon Army Saga. You can't. Now we do have a Dokkan Fest for one Dokkan Fest from the Red Ribbon Army Saga. Yeah, Tao. Remember, Tien is not part of the saga or Chaozu. Okay, who are characters who are actually from the Red Ribbon Army Saga? Tao. Um. Uh. Well, I don't. They probably would. Like Fortune Teller. These guys are from Fortune Teller Baba Saga, so that would probably be its own thing. Fortune Teller Baba Saga. This is DKP. This is Red Ribbon Army. This is Red Ribbon Army. This is the start of it. This is either when he's fighting Jackie Chun or Giran. It might be when he fights Giran. This right here. This is Red Ribbon Army. Great Ape Kid Goku. I mean, I this is probably, we gotta count him as World Tournament, right? There might be a character I might like overlook who is actually part of the Red Ribbon Army Saga who I don't grab, but you could see that there just really is this guy, obviously General Blue, and this General Blue. I mean, the Taos were like SRs and shit. Staff Officer Black, like this is it. Like Booyan, Goku, Krillin, and Bulma. This Kid Goku, this General Blue, Staff Officer Black, Tao, right? Like it's there's. Well, I didn't actually pull Tao up, did I? Yeah. Oh, LR Tao too, I suppose. But like that's it. So like you cannot. That can't be. They can't do Dokkan Frontier like that. Now hold on one sec. All right, gamers, I found it. Hold on, let me bookmark this too. Okay, so this is when Dokkan Frontier was first added into the data back then. Yeah, look crazy. This only just dropped. What the hell? Dude, Elon, stop messing with my stuff. This map only just dropped, what, like a week ago? And this was in the data 3 months ago? That's funny. All right, so here we go. Dokkan Frontier. Series logos and banners. So we have Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and then we got this bracket right here. And then if we would just head over like to here and we go to Dokkan Frontier, we see like that, we just have this. So now we're going to have the extra series and it's gonna be I don't know why but it's just so strange to me. Is it gonna be extra series just because there's no limitations? I guess that's why. To me, this so Dokkan even okay, they are listening very hard. I like there's no way I could tell people to cool it with complaints when people complain about stuff and then Dokkan listens and tries to like iron out the details, right? Like I mean complaints are good. Um so to me, I I would say the number one issue why Namek Dokkan Frontier is such a failure is because we're restricted just to Namek Saga characters. So them doing this now so people can experience Dokkan Frontier with being able to use summonable characters who came out sooner than 2022 is good, right? Like, okay, so let's see. Like, does Dokkan Frontier actually suck ass? Or is it just because we don't have characters more recent than 2022? Right? So this is good, and you really can't do OG Dragon Ball Saga, Dokkan Frontier with the Ross. You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't. Like unless it's like it's just like beginner level. Like you cannot approach anywhere near what the Namek difficulty level was with a Dragon Ball Saga roster. There's no, it cannot be done. So all right, so this is a good experiment at least. I think this is good. This is good. Okay, so now do we get to we just go right to Beast? So now we go to Beast, okay. Let me just come back a little bit. Alright, quickly here, look, so they go through the Beast Gohan details, and then they show Piccolo. This, I feel like, might go over, whoops. This might go over some people's heads. We asked for this, remember? They wouldn't show this in these producers letters, right? Now I would say I think showing like his animations and his details here probably would be good as well. Maybe they're trying to limit like how long these are, but I don't, to me there's no reason they couldn't show his details and his animations in here as well. This is good because to me I will always think people like, okay, so we were watching the 10th anniversary reveal stream, right? We were watching it. In the middle of that stream, the data download happened, and we saw that this was the banner unit. In the like, they didn't show it on the stream we were watching, but the data download happened during the stream, and we looked, and it's like, wait, what? This is the band. Like, this was so sick. And it's like, man, like, had they shown that in the producer's letter, it would have been huge. It would have been massive. So it's good that they're doing this. And another huge W. I do like I'm probably gonna continue to be harsh on Beast. So certainly talking about some of the good stuff is good. But banner units being available with the coins, I mean, they saved my ass, dude. Yesterday, I who knows how deep I would have had to go if not for the fact that I was able to get the last copy of Piccolo with coins. Dude, I might have gone 8,000 stones or some shit. Might have been really bad. Okay, so then they're gonna go over like his animations, stuff like that. Okay, so we could skip through all of this. This is not like we've already gone through a lot of this. Okay, so here's this. So this is the Tanabata banner. This is dropping at the normal time. It is a real bummer, but as soon as they went back to this schedule, it was very obvious that this was going to be occurring. So this is the Tanabata banner. I need to pull up a previous version of this. Hang on. I'll pull up two. I'm going to pull up 2024 and 2023. Hold on. All right, guys. So this is what this banner looks like right here, right? Now, remember, there is not a 2025 iteration of this because of the fact that GDC was in this spot instead, which is better, by the way, because the anniversary characters were just on, like, let's just say Namek GDC is going to happen, which, to me, that's still my pick for GDC Namek, right? Super Saiyan Goku and Full Power Frieza. In that instance, we would have seen like Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the Super Saiyan 4s, right? They would have been like, on those banners and the part 2 for whatever that was going to be, right? So here's what these banners look like. So we have 18 featured SSRs. So if you want Beast, and remember, Beast Gohan does not return until it should be March 18th, 2027 is when Beast Gohan should return. Let me just quickly pull this tweet up as well. This is why, like, these days I just, like, a lot of my Dokkan tweets are really to help kind of like set up videos, right? That's what we do a lot here. Yeah, right here. It's this one. So the normal return slot with the way the schedule is for this LR is Saiyan Day, March 18th, 2027. Now, luckily, Beast is a little, it's just because here's the thing with Beast. All he does is damage. His defense is not elite. He's good on his active turn, for sure. But his defense is not elite. I do think his damage is elite. People try and say he doesn't do that much damage. They're crazy. I mean, but then again, I do have a, full crit build on mine, so. But Beast is not given, like, support and stuff. Like, it's like he gives a little support to Piccolo characters, which is good. But I don't, like, that's not, to me, it would matter if, like, part 2 is an orange Piccolo who's, like, top 5 level. Like, dominant demon slot 1, and then we put Beast Gohan as a slot 2 next to him, and they're, like, the perfect pairing. Then all of a sudden, to me, Beast would, his role would be much more effective of what he's doing then. But, like, he's doing, I think, too little compared to the major characters at the top, is what I would say. Beast Gohan, right? Like, he doesn't even have a, like, just let me get off the topic, but this does not function as a team protector mechanic. We literally, in the Beast Gohan showcase, like, we popped this, and then God Goku, the Super Saiyan Goku, I mean, I guess I'll just show it. Damn it, I'm getting sidetracked. Whatever. It's the first video I've recorded since I woke up. Okay, so right here. We just want to go to where we're fighting God Goku. I think it's coming up. Yeah, here we go. So we get in, it's this rotation. Yep, this is it. This is the turn right here. So this bullshit right here. Look at this. So, okay, so we got AG Ultimate Gohan slot 1. We got Tech Beast slot 2. And then we have Physical Ultimate Gohan in slot 3. This is just, like, it's just, again, my luck is different than everyone else's luck. I don't care what anyone says. They say, no, it's not true, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Goku is double supering in slot 3. Like, you could not script it. He's double supering in slot 3. So let's watch what happens right here. So this is Beast Gohan active turn. So we dodge the first one. And then Madara says, what about the second one? What are you going to do about the second one? Okay. So then this kills him. We survive because of the special beam cannon active skill KO guard. But then there's also a fucking normal, which kills us. So that's not as fucking effective as, say, Goma, Orange Piccolo, Deborah's active. It's not. And that's a thing that, like, Beast Gohan's going to have major defenders, which is fair. It's fine. It's Beast Gohan. I'd much rather people are defending this character than not. But it's just like this, his active turn is not on par, I think, with Deborah and some of those other characters. I got sidetracked, sorry. But, so the two banners right here. So we have these guys, and then here's what the 2024 one looked like. This is also 18 characters. So stands the reason that the 2026 version of this will also have 18 characters. Impressive tech. We're looking at a 2-year-old banner. Tech UI is still usable. I mean, he could die very quick and very easily, but he's still usable, so I'll give him that. Yeah, but this is what these banners typically look like. So what you want to do with these is you want to use your red coins to purchase these guys. I would not recommend summoning on the banner. I don't. They do say, I think it's in the news. It must be in here. They say that the Tanabata banner, I believe, gives pity. Yeah, it's talking about a bunch of the global exclusive stuff in here. Yep, this is talking about the Tanabata banner. Piccolo will be on the Tanabata banner as well, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, here it is. Right here. This is it. So you get the pity for Beast, Gohan, and Piccolo summoning on this banner as well. That's good. That is good. I like that. I do like that. So, I mean, if you want it, there's, like, to me, this is going to be a very useful banner, actually. Like, look at what the previous ones look like. Again, I'll only talk about it very briefly just because it's relevant to me. But with reverse removed, I lost like all these characters, these types of characters, right? So now I'm looking forward to this banner. I'll probably do some summons, to hopefully try and get these types of characters, their SSRs rainbowed again. So I'll definitely be looking forward to that. All right, so we got that right there. Okay. Yep, characters who debuted during the 11th anniversary. I am not sure what they're gonna do with the carnivals, by the way. UI Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta and Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Maybe there would be another banner that would pop out or something, but I'm not super sure. Maybe they'll just be on Cell Max's banner. I presume the Part 2 Carnival is Cell Max, but could it be Orange Piccolo? Yeah. Geppy has done kind of like different things from Amatsu. Like lately they've been doing like multiple data download weeks and stuff, so they've been doing some different stuff. Okay. Yep, return of the 11th anniversary characters. Here we go. Yeah, in response to many players' wishes, all the REs will return and become permanently available. See, it's just, like, people are so fucking negative about this game. It's very difficult to be pessimistic. Like this clip, I, bro, I'm sorry, but like, it's hard to stay like so pessimistic about this game when like this is what's said, right? Like, okay, we tried limited content. You guys absolutely hated it. Understood. We're returning all the events. Like, boom, dude. Like that. It's just that simple. So I'm very looking forward to what this game, Legends, Spark and Zero, all these games can become once Dragon Ball is like blasted up with Dragon Ball Super back on the air. Right. I'm very excited for the rebirth of Dragon Ball once Dragon Ball Super comes back. I can't wait, dude. I cannot wait. All right, so EZA info for Goku and Cooler again. As of right now, we don't know the exact date for them. They have not been in a data download yet, though. So I think they'll probably come out on the 3rd or the 2nd is what I'm anticipating. We'll see. But we know that there's a maintenance on the 2nd, right? Which should presumably include the update that we've got here. All right, so then they get into their Dragonstone challenge. Yeah, just a little like Dragonstone challenge. And then we do get into some update info at the end here. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Updates we plan to release around fall 2026. Oh. Oh, interesting. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, so the super attack skip, which they're gonna show, that's probably in the fall then. Okay, okay. I thought that was coming next week. I guess not. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so right here, Geppy explains that updates are not going to be delayed anymore on global. Now, I mean, I could tell you guys, even before like this year, when people got very frustrated when like some of these updates were delayed, last year when I had a face-to-face meeting with Amatsu, Ken, and Geppy, I told them to do this, to have like these schedules be synced, because what we want here is check this out, equal treatment. We want the games to be the same. That's it. Like, just make the updates happen at the exact same time, right? So I'm very pleased to see that they're going to do this right here. So that's what they're aiming to do, to have the updates at the same time. I think this will just be a nice tool to maximize player happiness, right? So that's great. So then we got this right here. Super attack skip animation. So basically the way it's going to work is it's going to skip the second attack like we would already have seen. So it's like, this is good for characters that do a lot of additional supers. Think of the 7th anniversary LRs and festival battles. This will be a tremendous addition for that. Starting from the 2nd activation onward. Yep. And then, of course, we got, many different types of super attacks. Unit super, regular super, ultra super, EX super. So we have, the 4 different types of super attacks, I believe? This, to me, does seem like a good update. I think that this works good. Giving players more options to play how they want to play is good. That's good. That's what we want. All right, so yeah, so here's the 18 key super for Daima Vegeta. Okay. Then he does an EX. That's not realistic. Realistic right here, Gappy, would be that he does a regular additional super. I'm just saying. Regular additional super, but sure. All right, so this is the EX super. It's in the one-time speed as well. Looks a little strange seeing it in one-time speed, but... Okay, so then he's going to get an EX again. Yep, so we get an EX again, and it just kind of, like, teleports a little bit further into the animation. By the way, how crazy is that rotation? They put Gloria on slot 1. You see that? Crazy. Anyway. Alright, then here's the regular additional super. It's 12-key super attack animation. Which is funny. I actually like that better than his EX animation. Because he's got, like, his arms crossed and shit. Looks cool. Yeah, that, especially in Festool battles, that'll be good. Stage clear time will be considerably shorter. Yup. Yup. And then, yeah, Father STR Cooler, who could drop fucking 10 supers, right? Yeah, cool, cool. Alright, so some updates for Dokkan Battlefield. By the way, it looks as though an upcoming LR is going to be LR Lord Lude, by the way. Which it is funny because you could say LR Lude before Kid Buu, right? That is true. I probably don't expect him to release for a couple of months still. Typically, these new LRs come out in like December, November time. You know, GT, Frieza and Cell, Garlic Jr., Giant Hachiyak, right? Analaza. All of those characters, they typically do drop in like November, December. So at Lude, like we know it's gonna be Lude. It'll probably be like again November or December. All right, I'm just looking for my last Battlefield video. I do like to cover all content. I mean, you know, it makes it useful for this. Where's Battlefield at? Battlefield. I'll pause if I can't find it within the next couple seconds here. There it is, right there. Okay. So this update is really good, by the way. So okay, so we jump into Battlefield, right? And then we click start. Okay, I was blabbering away in the past. That's fine. Okay. So then we click start, right? Bam. So then what you do is you pick 112 characters to go into Battlefield, right? So what this update is doing, you do not have to pre-pick 112 characters. That's a great update. Now, if you look, it's still going to limit you to 112 characters, but you don't need to pre-select them, which is good. That's good. Because it's just quite simply going to make it much more accessible to all players, that they don't have to come in like pre-prepared. This is a good update. It doesn't change anything besides making the mode less intimidating to players, right? By not making you come in with the 112 picked out. Now you just go in, you just run your teams, but you know there's going to be a maximum of 112 characters you could use. So that's huge. I think that's fantastic. That's a great update right here. So that's huge. That's huge. This is a good one. This is a good one for sure. Really good. Yep, removal of character selection before entering the event. Yep. Sorted with their compatibility with the leader skills. Good. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Yeah, really good stuff. Yeah, I wonder what updates we're going to get on July 2nd. I'm very curious about that. Very curious about that. Because there's, again, a maintenance and an update next week. Be sure to form the best teams. Gotcha. Okay. And that's all for the info. Oh, here we go. Dokkan has hit 400 million downloads worldwide, and I think they're making the point that this is going to tie into GDC, by the way. Okay, cool. I saw a tweet about this. I'm going to pull it up. All right, I believe this is a little bit of a mistranslation. I believe. Okay, here, let me see. Oh, is this the end of this? Is there any other information here? One final special announcement. Okay. Oh, the promotional code. Okay. 2026 Superhero 15. Yeah, 15 stones, guys. Go knock them out. 15 stones. Impressions of the program. It was pretty good. I thought this was very good. To me, it feels like Dokkan is on the right track. I mean, obviously, there's. Oh yeah, the Dokkan Festival starts today. Obviously, there's many things that could be improved or whatever for Dokkan. There's always stuff they could do better. They could always be more generous. They could always do this or that. But to me, it's easy to be optimistic when they are prioritizing player feedback, but it's not lip service. It's like, oh, we care what players say. They do actually care what players say. They're proving it. They're proving it time and time again. Okay, so important error in the subs. Celebration of the 400 million downloads will take place during GDC, not after it. We also prepared some initiatives to celebrate surpassing 400 million downloads worldwide. Please look forward to the upcoming updates. Okay. So, again, that does tie in to them as well, saying that GDC is going to be a powered up version. So, let me know what you guys think about the producer's letter. Overall, very good. I mean, certainly we could say LR Beast Gohan seems a little disappointing, but I think overall Dokkan to me does seem to be on the right track. So, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys next time.